Good afternoon, passport holders. Today is December 12th, 2015, day 407 of the vlogs, and it's been a busy morning after I slept in a little bit, which my alarm went off at 6:45, and then again at 7:15, and both times I was like, not happening. So at this point, I am fighting to get the video edited. Well, it's edited, getting it exported is the problem. Decided not to go to my reservation at the Apple Store, in part because things had been running okay until I canceled it, and then of course it slowed down a ton. Just really annoying. I'm going to do some testing to see if I can run off of one of the external hard drives and see if I still run into the same CPU issue. As soon as this is done exporting, I will do the upload. Or I'll start the upload, and then I'm going to go over to Ben and Kami's, start some laundry, pick up a box that I had delivered there, that I mistakenly had delivered there, and then probably go get a haircut. So it's going to be a busy day, lots of stuff in play, but I hope you guys are having a good day. Hey, that all rhymed. Here at Ben and Kami's, and yes, washing clothes has commenced. I've got 8 minutes to get over to the Great Clip, Super Club. It's Cuts, one of those down the street, in order for me to get a haircut. So thankful my friends will let me do this while they're out running errands and working and all kinds of stuff. Done here at Ben and Kami's. Laundry in the back, haircut done. Hung out with Ben for about, I don't know, an hour and a half. And at this point, I'm getting super hungry since I ate lunch a little early, and I think I'm gonna go get some fast food because it's Saturday and therefore it's cheat day. So I'm not sure what kind of fast food I'm gonna go get though, so I'm probably just gonna head back in the direction of the apartment. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour since I got back here for dinner and folding laundry and all that good fun, which I didn't record because it's boring, it's folding laundry. My Mac has had multiple fan spin-ups, 80% CPU usage a couple of times now, and doing some testing and some research, I figured out that it's one of two things. So either it's a battery that's going bad, which isn't likely the case in this situation because my battery's only got 600 some cycles on it. You're most likely going to start to see these kinds of problems once you've cleared 1,000 total cycles. So we're way below that. The other thing that it could potentially be is that either the logic board is going or the logic board is covered in dust, and so the fans are spinning up because the dust is holding in the heat. It's a sealed box, I can't get into it, I can't check it, so is what it is, right? I've tried the tests for battery, right? Have it plugged in, have it unplugged, see what the difference is. It does seem to react differently when it's not plugged in, so it's one of these things where it's like, is that a potential issue? And then 40 minutes later it'll spin back up again even though it's unplugged. So that to me means that it may be the logic board, which if it's the logic board, that's an expensive piece in this process. Could cost me upwards of $300 and cost me about a week to 2 weeks without my Mac. So I'm struggling on which way to go with this one, but is what it is. So off to the Apple Store in Chandler that I go. I happen to be able to grab a 7 o'clock appointment. So time for me to get on over there. Alright guys, so done with the Apple Store at this point. Basically what we did was we ran a number of tests. Everything passed. That stated when he saw the videos, which thankfully I vlog, and therefore I have video content about all kinds of stuff with the computer in the past week. He said there's something going on. So he wanted to run a 6.5 hour test on it tonight, but because I still had the vlog to edit, I told him, no, I'll go back, I'll try and do a couple other little things in order to limit this or eliminate it. Things like trying to use it not while connected to the Thunderbolt display or power, and see if that doesn't resolve it, or at least limit how often it happens. So if we can knock that out, that'd be great. Worst case scenario, we have a huge document of notes. So basically I can walk in, hand over my laptop, and walk out on Monday to let them, or Tuesday or whenever I decide to do it, to let them run that 6.5 hour test on it before they even think about sending it out for further repair, I guess we'll call it, or analysis. by the support team, the guys at the tech at the big warehouse in Cupertino. So, all right, at this point, time to get back home and chill out for the rest of the evening and try not to freak out that laptop. Since I got back from the Apple store, I've thrown pretty much everything I can at this machine in order to replicate the issues that I've been seeing. And oddly enough, I don't know if it was the second PRAM or SMC reset that I did after the ones that were done at the Apple store, but this machine has been rock solid for the past 2.5 hours. I'm gonna call that good enough for now. I mean, obviously tomorrow when I'm doing the editing on the vlog, then that's gonna really be the litmus test, especially because tomorrow I have to edit twice. Since I'm not gonna edit tonight, I'll edit tomorrow morning I suspect during the first football game. And then I have to edit again at the end of the day because I won't have the opportunity to edit on Monday because I will be going into the office. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be the litmus test. If everything goes okay, great. If it doesn't, then I will take it in on Monday in all likelihood to start the 1 to 2 week process on sending it out to get repaired and then getting it back and then figuring out just how much I'm going to have to pay in order to keep this guy running, because my initial schedule for him said that he needs to run until June 2017 because that's when I expect to replace both of these at the same time. And so the money that I was saving, which is very likely going to be impacted by this, will end up, financing his next 18, 20 months. So, it is what it is. But, I need good tools. I mean, this machine has been my primary machine for a long, long time. And as I said to the Apple Genius that I was working with, Chad, a lot of people love their pets as if they were people. Well, this machine and me have seen so much. 49 of the 50 states in the Union. That machine and I have been in multiple countries. I think that all said, we've done probably close to 100,000 miles traveled together. So, he's my buddy, and especially when he's in my backpack, he's the first thing I feel against my back the entire time. So, I want to see him do well, and I want to see him get to, his retirement date, which has been set in stone since basically the day that I got him. So, reminiscing about technology as if it were a living human or even pet thing. But, I spend so much time with him. Any which way, guys, thank you for your time and your attention. As always, I do appreciate it. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.